Hi everyone, it's Suzanne, your health coach, and it is Wednesday afternoon. I haven't been on in a while and thought I would, sorry, I'm just gonna turn my phone off. Thought I would pop back on to check in with everybody and give you a little more information on what I do actually. And I titled this The Big MOFA. And everybody might be going, what the heck is a MOFA? I'll get to that in a second. But I wanted to chat about really health and wellness, our own health, why you might want to hire a health coach. I have 3 pillars to my business: nutrition, mindfulness, and movement. And they all work together. So I don't deal with just one and not the others. They all work together. And for me, the big one is mindfulness, which has a lot to do with mindset. And I know these are all words that we hear a lot about on Facebook and everywhere else we're reading. But mindset, there's a bunch of problems I think that we run into with mindset. So I know that if we're thinking about getting healthy, starting a new regime, or trying to break some old habits, we think, oh, I don't have the time. Or, oh, there's just so much out there. There's so much information out there that I'm so confused. So there's confusion. And then there's overwhelm. There's too much information. Where do I go? What do I do? How do I do it? And then there's the good old procrastination, and I'm a master of that, let me tell you. And there's also doubt and fear, because we don't really know what's going to work for us. We might have tried dozens of things. We might have lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight, felt good, felt horrible, felt good again, and then can't figure out how to get back there. So doubt and fear comes in because we think, oh, why should I try anything else again? I've already tried this. So it's kind of like a business plan in a way, although not quite as structured, a little more fluid. But in a business plan, you need goals and you need motivation, and you need to know how you're going to get there eventually. And you need ways to keep yourself on track to get to your goals. So health is no different. I think what is different is that you might have goals of wanting to lose X number of weight. You might have goals of wanting more energy or feeling happier. There's all kinds of things. But here's the piece that I think we don't look at enough of, and that's the big MOFA. So that's the big motivating factor. That's what MOFA means. Now I've let that cat out of the bag. So one of the things I do as a health coach is I work with you right out of the gate to figure out what your MOFA is. And your MOFA might be to lose weight, but then the question is, why? How would that make you feel better? How would that change your life? So we do a lot of digging, and motivation is really super important. It's what drives us to do what we want to do. And I found a definition which I thought was kind of interesting, and I'm going to read it to you. Motivation is one's direction to behavior, or what causes a person to want to repeat a behavior, a set of force that acts behind the motives. And an individual's motivation may be inspired by others or events, and that's extrinsic, so coming from the outside, or it might come from within the individual, intrinsic motivation. That's the piece that really interests me. Intrinsic motivation, I firmly believe, is the way that we get healthy. It has to come from within. So when we're talking about the big MOFA, the motivating factor as to why you want to be healthy, there's something deep within you that will drive you to go there and to want to make achievements with your health. And that's what I help you do. So I'm kind of there's a system, and then there's the support and the accountability. Those pieces all go together, and they all feed into your big motivating factor. And I'm also a big believer, 1% each day. It's not about changing everything all at once, because it won't stick. It just won't. So you have goals. I help you figure out the real motivating factor or factors. There might be more than one. And then we work together in figuring out how, so that it sticks. And I think, isn't that what everybody wants? We want health that sticks, not health that just lasts for a year or 2 years or 3 years. We don't want to be in that 98th percentile that gain all their weight back after 2 years, because they haven't really changed their habits. They haven't changed their mindset, their beliefs, their emotions behind what they're doing, and why, the big MOFA. So that's my scoop for today. I hope that helps everybody, and I would love to chat with anybody who's interested. Oh, I had another little tip which I thought was really cool, and I didn't know this, but it makes so much sense. The color green actually helps boost motivation and also sparks creativity. And research proves it. It's scientific based. It makes you green. The color green makes you happier and less tired. And then I started thinking, green, that's being outside. So no wonder when we go out into nature, we're amongst all this green and we feel happier, we feel joy, we might feel excitement and more creative and just energized. And that's, I believe, in part because nature is green, also because nature is breathing, living things that we can assimilate with. But I thought that was really interesting. So the color green, surround yourself by the color green, even little pieces of it. I have one of my crystals here that I love, and it's green. And I'm going to look at it now and think, this is sparking my creativity and my motivation. And it sits right on my desk, which is a great place. Anyways, I hope that's helpful, everybody. I wanted to remind you that I have a contest running. I'm in the National Women's Show, November 9 to 11 at downtown Toronto, and I have free passes that I'm giving away, but you need to enter the contest. So I'm going to put the link underneath this video so you can check out the contest. It ends Friday, so you got to get your name in by Friday, and share it out to your friends too. I'd love to see all of you there. I have a booth there, and I'll be sending more out about that, so that hopefully you guys will pop by and visit. And any questions, anything you want to know, just give me a buzz. Drop me a note. PM me if you want to. Happy to chat with you. Bye, everybody. Suzanne, I'm your health coach, and I'll hopefully see you next week.